Hi. I've really been itching my eyes. I've really been itching my eyes. Today is the Lord's Day. We don't have to work at all. And guess what? It'll hurt you if you work today. It'll hurt you if you work today. That's how it is. Our sin kills us. Our sin is what kills us. The wages of sin are death. Death. That's why we die. That's why we perish. It's from all the little sin that we do. And we can't help but to sin because we're human. Hi. Today is a day of rest. You're not supposed to work at all. And you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want today. I must have itched my eyes a little bit. Just rest. Besides work. Don't work. I'm a sinner. I messed up. You can't really do whatever you want. You can't work. And that's the best part about it. Don't question it. Don't worry. Just don't work. And when you're gonna look at other videos from this video, just look up whatever other stuff for fun, or look up Christianity stuff on God and Jesus. And don't really look at my video. I'm not asking you to look at my videos. Well, that's debatable. Sometimes it's Saturday, sometimes it's Sunday. Sometimes it's Saturday and sometimes it's Sunday. We could talk about that, which day it really is. But that's why the regular work week is Monday through Friday, and then they take both days off just to be sure, because some people celebrate Sabbath on a Saturday and some on Sunday. So the seventh day is the day that God rested. And when we sin, I follow God and Jesus, and I think those people, some of them, maybe many of them can get into heaven too. The seventh day is the day that God rested, and He wants us all humans to rest on the Sabbath day, the seventh day. And guess what? As I was saying before, if we work, it's gonna hurt us. So we might as well get to enjoy it, do whatever we feel like. I made this protein shake. I was getting old, better throw it out. Don't worry about it. Don't have to, just rest. It's getting old. What's this? Gotta work on something, gotta work? Not today. Not today. I'm not working on that stuff. That's why it hurts them to work on today. The sin is what causes us to perish and die. The wages of sin is death. It says it in the Bible. It goes back to Adam and Eve. I'm not going to talk about it that much, but I'm just enjoying myself. And I'm not going to ask you to click on any other videos. I'm not going to put ads on this video unless you're going to go away from my channel and look up Christianity. Look up Christianity. Hey. And God and Jesus stuff. God and Jesus and Christianity. And I'm not promoting my channel today. This is a video I'm not going to put ads on. This is a day of rest. This is a way for me to talk to others and see what they're going to comment on and just have fun on a day of rest. I itched my eyes. I was sad. I was sad earlier. Kept thinking, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make money? How am I going to make enough money? Thinking about it, and it made me so sad and worried. And then I was like, I looked what day it was, and it was Sunday. I was like, yes. I finally realized I don't have to worry about paying bills and stuff like that, and I got to rest. And I ate a sandwich of something I made, and it tasted really good. And I made another little sandwich of something, and I made a protein shake. Protein shake. No. Protein, yeah. And today you just take a day's rest. You don't have to work at anything, and it won't hurt you. It works really well to not rest today. You know, you did enough work. Stop worrying about it. We did enough work. And you know what else God says in the Bible? God says, Jesus says, He says, we don't even have, well, back then they lit firewood in the wood-burning stoves, and they said on a Sunday, you don't even have to light firewood in a wood-burning stove. You don't even have to do that. It's a real day of rest. So you don't have to worry about the heat being using wood. Well, the words they said were using wood to warm a burning stove. Maybe it's not a sin to just turn the heat on, but to work at stuff like that. Wow, I really rubbed my eyes. Rubbed my eyes a little bit. Yo. The wages of sin is death. That's one thing. When we sin, it eventually makes us perish. All of our sin, looking back, when you find things that hurt your body, it's related to some sin we did earlier in our lives. It's pretty amazing. That's real. The struggle, the difficulty, we may be doing something wrong, going for the wrong things, and it causes us to mess up and hurts us and eventually kills us. The sin that we do, all the sin that we do. And anyway, 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 yeah. I don't know who says anyway. I itched my eyes. I was sad. I think I cried. I was so distraught. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to make this work? Family's taken away from me. How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to get motivated to work that hard to pay my bills? I was thinking about that today. It got worse somewhere. It was not getting any better. I was feeling horrible. And I realized it's Sunday, day of rest. Day of rest. And then I felt really good. And I got to eat some food. And I was like, I don't have to work today. Today's, I think, the first day in my aware of the Bible's truth and God's truth, ultimately God's truth, and the knowledge that He shows us in the Bible about how everything really is, reality really is. It's all described in the Bible for those who have faith and those who understand what it really says. There are scientific answers for how everything is, and it's all in the Bible. Jesus was on earth 2,000 years ago. He came to earth 2,000 years ago and went through that suffering and died on the cross for our sins, and to write the Bible, to have us follow it so we could see how to really live. And we can rest today. Today we don't have to think about it too much. We can just rest. But the sin... No, it's the seventh day. It's the seventh day that he worked on the 6 days before it and took a rest on the seventh day. But this is the first day for me that I'm aware in my mind that it is really important to not work on a Sunday. I tried it when I was younger. I tried it when I was like a kid growing up, and I had the wrong idea. I was thinking more in terms of some other thing that's not me, that's not Christianity and God and Jesus. Like I read something in school about, I don't want to go into the differences between Judaism and Christianity. I believe in Christianity and God and Jesus. I think I know there are many Jews. I know there are many Jews who believe in Jesus. Yeah, man was made to work on the 6 days, and then the seventh day is a day of rest. There are many Jews who believe in Jesus as the Son of God. Jesus was a Jew, but I had the wrong idea when I was younger. When I start thinking, in the past when I had given too much weight to the Old Testament, it led me astray. I think that's what it could do to many people, but some of them can get into heaven by some miracle. They have such amazing faith that they get into heaven and they do what's right and they're kind to others. And they struggle to get in the gates of heaven, and they don't just make it easy and do whatever they feel like all the time. by sinning and being mean, that's wrong. But you just be kind. You just be kind and do what's right, and you're supposed to work those other 6 days as a man. A woman doesn't really have to work, but she can to help her husband. If that's part of helping her husband, she's there to help her husband as a helper. That's how she was created. But they're of the same flesh. They're equals. They are real equals. They're the same flesh. There is one, the husband and wife. So that's really good that they don't have to work, because work is supposed to be difficult for men. And that's what happened when they ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil in the Garden of Eden. Instead of having eternal life like Adam and Eve first had, they were made to be flawed and have sin. And to perish and die eventually. He told them, you'll die if you eat from that tree. Don't eat from that tree. And the devil tricked them and made them think that they could eat from it and be more like God. And they listened to him instead of God, and then they were aware of sin, and they couldn't help but to sin. They couldn't help but to sin. They were aware of sin. They couldn't help but to sin. I was rubbing my eyes. For weeks. And I was crying before because I was trying as hard as I could figure out how am I going to make money? How am I going to make money? And then I realized it was a Sunday. I was like, yes, this is awesome. And then I just ate some food. And then I felt okay. So I'm going to go, everybody. He doesn't look like an A-list actor. He doesn't look like an A-list actor. Let's get him. Let's make a comment on his body. Let's make a comment on right here under his eyes. That it's a fact they looked a little puffier than they had before. And there's some people that'll say, oh, that's nothing. He's got nothing wrong with him. Try having this really old stuff. That. Okay. Bye. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'll add some links here to some other videos, not on my channel, because I'm not trying to make money on this. I'm just trying to help people. Okay. Find God in Jesus. Bye. I gotta go. I'm just talking. Really, I'm not doing God's work today. Really, what I'm doing is just enjoying myself, talking about what I like to talk about, and socializing with people. Okay, so I'm glad I get to socialize with Charlie Beats. Thanks. Okay, so I guess you are too. I guess you're a good person too. Hey. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Wait. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, bye.